I was telling E-Rock I'm trying to be better by answering my phone. I answered my phone yesterday when Bob Kelly called me. I'm really trying to
gold star.
I'm trying.
And I like that you answered.
I'm trying to have conversations again with people.
Yeah.
I'm trying, Bobby.
It's hard. We become trained just to text now, though. It's much different. It's much harder for me to answer my phone than it ever was.
I hate answering my phone. I really do hate, because a lot of times I'll see who's calling me and then I'll text them right away. What? Instead of picking up the phone when they called.
Yeah, but every time you have a phone call, usually it's you end the phone call like that was cool.
It was a nice call.
That was a nice call.
We had a nice call. It was nice.
I call Jim once in a while. He never calls me ever.
It's not true.
You never call me.
I don't call many people. But it's not that I don't like talking on the phone. I don't know why I don't.
We got into a point where when you hear a phone ring, even it's starting to seem strange, right?
I talk to Colin pretty much every single day.
Wow,
every fucking day.
I can't be on the phone with people for more than 2 minutes.
Well, me and Colin can talk for 5 seconds, or we'll talk for a half hour.
Every day?
Pretty much. I'll try to call him or call me or whatever. Yeah, we'll talk.
I felt special because you called me yesterday for the first time.
No, Bob's lonely. That's all.
I'm not lonely at all. But I like talking to my friends. I don't like texting. I don't like.
How about me and you start talking every day? Let's see where it goes.
Let's do like once a week. We'll do Sundays. We could do Sundays
once a week. I'll go
and
with
then take one Sunday off a month.
I like talking in person, but not on the phone.
Let's work. Let's do.
Not every day.
You think it might be much to talk every day?
I'm not an everyday guy for you.
We'll work out
once a week. I'm more of a once a week guy.
We'll do once a week, but then take every other Sunday off. So we'll do twice a month.
But we should do it as an experiment and see how long it actually lasts, where we're like, holy fuck, is this not working?
Here's going to be the second phone call.
Yeah.
What's up? Nothing.
Good show today.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
How's your kid?
They're good?
Good. My kids are good. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Yep. All right, I'll see you next Sunday.
I'll talk to you. Next Sunday I'm not around.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sorry. Yeah, I'm going to the Bermuda Triangle in a small plane.
Oh, my God.
Mike,
Something's going on over there.
I'm trying to find that Mars guy.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if you keep track of the time. So, like, the first call is 7 minutes.
We did probably 15 yesterday.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So 15.
A nice 15-minute call from your friend every once in a while is good.
That's long. Jesus Christ, that's long.
No, not for friends, Jim.
Dude, I love friends. In person, I could talk for hours. I love to talk to my friends. I'm just not a phone person with anybody anymore.
Yeah, but when you call, say, hey, man, what's up? You talk for a little bit, do a little what's going on. Maybe I got a little question I want to ask you, a little problem. You can help me out. You can talk to me. It's good. That's good.
That stuff I'm cool with. My manager I talk to every day, but I hate talking on the phone. But with my friends, I would much rather be in person.
But you disconnect when you do that. I'm just saying this for realsies.
For realsies?
You disconnect from your friends. It disconnects you. When you talk to your friends, because I don't see you every day. I don't see Keith. I call Keith all the fuck. Me and Keith talk all the time because it keeps you connected to your friends. Even if it's a 5-minute, what are you doing? What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, 5-minute calls.
Where you going? You should start doing that because where the fuck are you? I don't know I don't know what you do. You know what I mean?
Same thing I always do.
What?
Swing and miss.
God.
No, you don't, dude. You haven't come up in a while. We used to love having you up on Sundays.
I was going to call you on Sunday to come up. I figured...
Why aren't you coming up on Sundays?
No, I'll tell you, no. Here's why. Because Bobby, for the 4th, I asked if you were doing anything. I did say, you doing anything? You said, no, you had to do a bunch of shows.
Yep.
So I was going to come up then. And then the Sunday night...
Noam had a barbecue. We went.
He didn't invite me.
Yeah, but it wasn't like...
He didn't say to me, do I want to come?
Dude, but it wasn't that. It was
yes,
just
it was
like
a barbecue.
It was an impromptu fucking lunch.
Well, he never invites me to those.
Yeah, but it was like that day. It was like, you want to come over? Okay, he lives 5 minutes down the street.
There?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
I live 5 minutes down the road from him.
Yeah,
but if you called me, I would have been like, oh, Norton. And he would have said, tell him to come up.
Yeah, I didn't think. But I was like,
because you don't call. If you called,
I
I
could
would
have
have
texted you.
I fucking hate text.
I love text.
I hate it.
Why do you hate text
Because it's
messages?
fucking, you can't, there's no,
Texting rules.
it's answering yes or no, and then you're fucking done.
Because that's what most phone calls should be.
Yeah,
No, it shouldn't.
The old days when someone had a yes or no question, it took 5 minutes because you felt obligated. Now you're on the phone with the guy, you got to talk.
Yeah, but you don't see.
That's why text messaging is so popular.
You should be able to call your friend and say what's up.
True.
You shouldn't, because now you have to, you can't go on and on in a text because it just fucking stinks. But I can go, hey, dude, what about this? What about that? How you doing? Why don't you come up? Blah, blah, blah. That's a fucking text message. You forget 9 pages.
You forget one thing though, and this is like I think my favorite thing about the radio show.
You don't like me?
No. That's beside the point. Here's one of my favorite things about the radio show is that I really do get to see all my friends all the time. Like most comics, we're all headlining and doing our gigs or whatever. Yeah. You don't see guys for 3 months, but you guys come through here so often. I see you, I see Jim, I see Rich, I see Kyle. Like I see my fucking friends, the guys I really want to see. I see all the time, either here or at the cellar.
But it's a different vibe when you can get on the phone with somebody and just shoot the shit. But about
you can. I've never been a big phone caller, dude. I don't like the phone.
Here's the pressure to have an opinion, and you're gonna make fucking people laugh and fucking
pressure.
Blah blah blah. Well, you don't feel it because it's your show, but you come on.
It's not my show. It's just a guest.
Our show.
Opie calls me every morning and goes, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Come on in. I'm like, thanks, dude.
Can you imagine that's what this was?
Yeah, but you should call. I mean, it does affect. It does affect friendships. It does. When somebody goes, I don't talk to that kid anymore because I used to talk to you all the time when I first met you.
But I've never been a big phone call guy.
We used to talk all the time.
Yeah, because I live in the same building.
And no, I saw you.
Bobby, can I add this to it as well? We talk for 3.5 hours every day. The last thing I want to do when these mics go off for good at 10:30 is talk to anyone, including my.
No, he's right. I've talked more by 10:30 than most people do all day. All we do is talk.
First of all,
you really want to shut that part of your brain off and just chill out.
It's not like you're fucking playing the guitar. I mean, it's
yes, we do.
But you already talked the guitar.
Yes, I do.
What kind of guitar?
I play fucking electric, acoustic, the whole.
No, what brand?
Like a Gibson,
yeah,
or like a Taylor.
No, Les Paul.
Les Paul.
I played more Paul at one point. Boo. Fucking boo. Les Paul. That's what everyone says when they hear, how you doing?
I don't think it's the same. It's not the same at all. Talking to people is what you do. You talk all the time. I mean,
when you talk for a living, you don't really want to do it when you're not here.
That's an excuse.
No, it's not. It's honestly
serious.
I don't enjoy the phone. I love my parents. I don't talk to them on the phone.
Especially right after the show. Dude, I need at least an hour where I barely say a word.
I do a 3-hour show in Italy every day, man.
Italy?
Yeah, I talk in another language.
No, you don't.
Non paletano molto bene. Scusi.
What does that mean?
Excuse me?
Well, I know they excuse me. What was the other part?
Notte. Buenos Aires.
We were going to talk about Bill Cosby.
Please move on, dude. I'm fucking
Bill Cosby.
Geeked. What happened to him now?
He's admitting it. I drug gals for sex.
This was taken from his 2005 deposition or 2008 deposition.
2005 deposition, a case that goes back to 1976, I think.
Was it a 76? No, I thought it was one from that. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was one from that girl from Pennsylvania or something.
I thought I read 76.
Oh, you might be right. But either way, he was the AP, the Associated Press, sued because they wanted access to this, and of course, Cosby's lawyer says it would embarrass him. And the judge is like, well, how could he be embarrassed by his own recalling of the facts?
Right.
But the judge only released a small part of the deposition. I guess what he felt was pertinent. No, the whole thing's not released.
Like 64 pages, though.
It must have been much bigger. Maybe there's a lot more to it. Because I read that the judge only released a small part of it.
Wasn't this the girl from 76, Travis? Why doesn't they have the date in the post story?
Yeah, I don't know what gas station she worked at. What? It's a good one.
It is a good one.
Imagine if someone had said, isn't this from Exxon? I would have fired out the same joke, but it wouldn't have been as effective.
Let me see. Cosby and sex drug shocker. Lewd confession.
It's his recollection of an incident from Vegas in the 70s.
In the 70s, okay. He bought the Quaaludes.
But wait, but the deposition was from a 2005
That's
accusation.
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Why the fuck would he admit that?
His quote was, "I give her Quaaludes, we then have sex," Cosby said in this deposition in 2005. Yeah, okay, it was 1976. She was 19 years old at the time. Ooh. And then had sex with her. Yes, he would buy Quaaludes.
Yeah, it says that a decade ago, Bill Cosby admitted under oath that...
I'm sorry. What?
What was all of that?
What? That was 3 different languages.
No. Okay. A decade ago, Bill Cosby admitted under oath he gave the woman drugs for the purpose of sex. Wow.
I love that the wow was in the accent, too.
Wow.
He came out of it and went back and wow.
Imagine, don't you hate like give the wrong details? Okay, after Cosby, the comedian's attorneys attempt to argue the judge that Cosby understood the question. Once the case was settled, the court papers remained private.
Yeah.
Left all the facts out. Yeah, and he admitted that he took a pill. And for example, according to one of the papers, Cosby testified that he called Tom William Morrison.
You're reading just the worst parts of the article.
Yeah.
You're leaving out the good stuff. What about the Benadryl part? You don't want to read that part?
Benadryl. Yeah, it's not important.
It's not. What do you mean? That makes people drowsy too.
It's a modern day medication
Yeah,
that makes you drowsy.
but
That's the part you're supposed to read.
Cosby also said he wasn't sure whether he asked dealers to send money to more women.
It's sold over the counter and easy to get. That's kind of the important part.
He gave her 3 half pills of Benadryl.
He had his accuser meet with his agent at a rep at William Morris. Oh, Bill.
So he gave her Quaaludes and Benadryl. He likes them knocked out.
Why don't we just give her a whole one and a half of one?
Yeah, why three halves?
Why is he breaking them in half like that?
who knows?
Really strange. It's just Benadryl.
Maybe I'll tell you why, because he wants to see how it affects her.
It's over the counter. It's not illegal.
I wonder if he liked them totally knocked out or just
Of course he
no,
did.
or like fairly like maybe the half he wanted to see where that would get you. Like he might have liked them like a little bit like hey, like you maybe fucked up. That's not a good impression.
I thought it was good. I thought it was,
but not totally like.
So then he would do a half of Benadryl at a time and go, all right, she's still in the mode.
He didn't want to fuck that chick with sleep apnea.
Yeah.
I think he wanted him very, very drowsy. That's for sure.
Right.
That was his thing.
Do they still sell Quaaludes?
No.
So they don't make.
No, I learned that today.
Did they stop making lewds?
They stopped making the lewds.
Yeah, they stopped making them. So the ones that are out there are the last ones.
So you got to save those. It'll be collected.
They have other.
If you want to get laid, you do.
Yeah, they have other things though.
Well,
like
'cause
what? Other pills.
They asked the cause. He got 7 prescriptions for Quaaludes in the 70s, and they asked him if he still had any, and he wouldn't answer that question.
Yes. Did you save any?
We're saving it, yeah. And he would not answer that. There was like a bunch of hearsay and this and that by the lawyer, so then he didn't have to fucking answer that part of the question. So, but this is big, man.
It opened the door.
This opens the door. Cosby is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is a full of shit, absolute hypocrite scumbag.
And everyone thought he was one of these squeaky clean guys. Well, not everyone. I guess these rumors were around for a really, really long time.
Jennifer Lee blasted him, Pryor's ex-wife. Wow, what a piece of shit he was, and how he was never really great to Richard or whatever, you know.
But the mainstream just left this alone for a long time. The rumors were out there for a while.
Money.
Now it's coming out with this deposition from 2005. He had to admit that he gave the Quaaludes and then we had the sex. I think that's his exact quote, right?
I mean, he can't defend himself saying, "Yeah, okay, I did it then," but all these other ones now, that's not true.
Well, this alone is bad. One is bad.
One is bad.
There you go. It almost doesn't matter with the rest of them now. Right. One is bad enough. So, I drugged gals for sex, gave sedatives to woman, other people. What does that mean? Gave sedatives to woman, comma, other people. What is that? What are they trying to say there?
Yeah, who else could he have given sedatives to? There's only 2 genders.
Cause cop to sick.
The woman
sex
in
plan.
that headline is the woman that was suing him.
Oh, and other people. Okay. I thought he meant women and other people. Like,
yeah, that's why I was a little okay. So there you have it. Cosby kind of admitting it, finally admitting it. Well, did admit it.
Well,
and
years
then,
and years
and
ago.
then denied it because he didn't think this shit was ever going to come out.
yeah. But I think that this stuff's kind of pertinent to a new lawsuit. Like, if you have a sealed case for something, it's got to be relevant to this.
Of course.
I mean, if other people are saying you did the same thing, how is that? It's a crime.
Yeah. And someone's saying Benadryl was not over the counter in the 70s, probably.
It's probably more powerful.
Benadryl's fucking evil. How's that over the counter, by the way?
It's probably less powerful than it was, right? I mean, they had cough syrup that you still have to get. You can get over the counter, or you have to get a prescription for. Some of it's fucking pretty hefty.
Oh, with what's it got in the codeine?
Yeah, codeine, yeah.
You want to learn about a 6-day erection?
Fuck, I'll tell you what you need to know. My shit gets hard as a motherfucker. What's up, cuz? Get down there and suck on that motherfucker.
Jesus, fucking chip.
Well, front page of the New York Post, hard time. Inmate $750,000 from city for 6-day erection. The city had to pay this guy.
A contest?
Had to pay this guy $750,000 because they ignored his 6-day erection.
They should have people hold on to it, and whoever lets go last gets a truck.
Oh, God, we should do that. We should do that. We should fucking do that.
Yeah, but the thing, as it starts to get smaller and smaller as it goes away.
That's the problem. Then it becomes musical chairs. Basically.
Dirty hands on your dick.
Hands on a hard cock contest.
How bummed would you be if your position was the head of the penis and then the guy goes soft and now you know you're out. You're going to be out of the contest.
So you just get your pinky on his pee hole. Just like this.
Just like that. You just hold on.
Get a little pre-jizz on it, stretch it out. It's still connected, so it counts. I would say that the was it the Mall of America? You know, it's a huge mall.
Yeah.
You know, this big 4.
Where's that, Mini?
Mini, yeah. And you get me. And a guy with a fucking a guy with a samurai sword was chasing people, and the cops were chasing him. And he jumped from the 4th floor down through this atrium. And on the bottom floor, they were doing the contest where you have to hold on to the truck.
Right.
And you get it. And fucking 2 people didn't let go.
No kidding.
Guy just splat.
He's dead?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Rocky was yelling to him, Atrium!
No, that's a different name.
That's not the same name.
Wait, that's a big story. I didn't know about the radio contest.
Yeah. I just
happened to be going on.
I just made it up.
Good one.
Boom, 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 boom.
Good man.
Storytelling Bob. Anytime the show goes low, he makes up a quick
I believed you, though.
I believed you too.
That was very believable.
I was about to Google it.
That might have happened. Google it. See if it really did happen.
Well, every
Google it anyway.
every radio station
I knew he was
in America
lying.
did that contest.
I knew he was
You
lying.
knew.
Yes, because there was a samurai attack in New York this weekend, and that is where he pulled. You watch where people pull things out of their brain, but there was 2 people killed by a samurai sword in Washington Square Park.
Is that real?
Nope.
Doing fake
Storytelling.
Storytelling. Honest to God, though.
Was there a samurai attack at that mall?
In that,
I feel like I
mall,
heard that.
In the mall, there was a samurai.
I would look this up. I'm not fucking
This
going
guy
with this
went
shit.
into the store and bought the actual That's why they don't sell swords in malls anymore.
Samurai, that's who's going to show up with something.
Samurai.
It actually stops my heart sometimes. I forget to breathe. It angers me so much, I forget to breathe. No, there was a guy up in Westchester, up in Yonkers, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Actually had 2 samurai swords.
Yeah.
And he went around.
It's a lie.
When the cops were shooting, he was actually spinning the sword so fast that he was cutting the bullets in half.
That is true. I
And then
remember that.
And he cut one of the bullets right in half, and it separated and went around his head
bullshit,
and
Bob.
killed 2 people behind him.
That's not true.
Wow, that's pretty fucking cool.
It sounds cool and sounds real.
It is real. That one's
It's
real.
gotta be real.
Bobby,
Yeah.
that one's real, right?
I found that one.
No, that one's called that was Deadpool in X-Men Origins.
So you got the guy. He's doing the hard time. He had an erection for 6 days, and he tried to tell the people he's got an erection, and they fucking ignored him. So now he's claiming he lost his manhood, but he's in jail.
Why?
He needs his manhood in jail. Why? Because he was on this drug. What was the name of the drug? It was where is it in the story?
Viagra?
Risperidone.
Oh, yeah.
Risperidone.
Yep.
Side effect is rare. It's so rare they don't list it as one of the side effects that you could get a hard-on for 6 days.
Is his dick broken? Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. Why can't his dick work after having a 6-day erection?
Maybe it can.
Maybe it needs a rest. Maybe it's on vacay.
Yeah, maybe his dick threw its little hands up in the air and went,
You guys can't make a phone call after 3 hours of talking.
You're bothered by that.
No, I don't care.
Do a podcast every day for 3 hours, and then let me.
Dude, I do my show now 4 days a week for 4 hours a day.
No,
yeah,
you don't. No,
I
you're
do.
Lying. You're lying again.
Dude, I'm not lying.
You are storytelling.
It's called, you know what, dude? 5 days. 5 days.
5 days.
4 hours, 5 days. I changed it to, dude, 4 hours, 5 days.
What the fuck? Do you have the what the fuck in there still?
No. It's you know what, dude.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh, no, that's
what the fuck are you talking about?
That's Mark Maron.
Yeah, that's the.
He claims he suffered permanent injuries to his penis and loss of function due to the negligence of doctors at the Manhattan Detention Complex and correction officers who ignored his pleas for help. They took my manhood, he said. It's embarrassing. We're here to create. I can't perform my duties as a man. He's 50 years old, by the way.
Wow.
Settling the case was in the best interest of the city. The city said, fuck, this guy's got a case, so why don't we just settle? Because he initially filed for a $10 million lawsuit against the city. If I had the choice between the reward and having my manhood restored, I'd have my manhood restored in a heartbeat, he says. Let's see.
Did you see why he was in jail?
No. Probation, I think. I'm going to go probation. Or is it the drug thing here? Hard time began when he was prescribed the antipsychotic drug Risperdal to treat bipolar disorder while doing time for violating parole stemming from a 2008 bust for illegal possession of 68 Vicodin and 100 Xanax pills.
But before that, he had finished a 12-year prison stint for killing somebody during a fight over a sheepskin coat.
What?
That was the big thing when I was in high school. Sheepskin coats were huge.
I had one.
I had sheepskin.
I never got one. There was like black guys wore them. I never had one.
I had one. Yeah, it looks stupid.
Bring up a sheepskin coat from the 80s, like 1984, 85. Those gazelles, the glasses, were huge. That was all the height of fashion, as Alex Delage would say.
I had cow hair shoes. Cow hair shoes. And black and white cow. Swear to God. Cow
Could you stop lying?
I don't believe
Swear to God.
Stop lying.
Dude, I had shoes.
Lying time is over.
I'm not lying. First of all, it's story time.
It's lying time.
It's stories.
It's their lies.
I swear to God, they were high heels.
Those?
With laces.
Look,
I can't
right
see
there
those.
on the screen, right there.
It's Bobby's
Yeah,
bag.
I had those.
You
But
really
they
had those?
It had a higher heel and it had laces.
Those look awful.
Yeah, I had that.
Why would you wear those?
Because, dude, it was hot, man. It was nice. It was sexy.
They were in? Did you really have those?
I really did.
Don't show Ricky Gervais. He'll get very mad that you were wearing a cow on your feet.
I think he probably had the same shoes.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to ask him.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him if he had cow shoes.
No, he loves animals. He would never wear cow shoes.
He
That's
never
true.
had cow shoes.
Right.
One of the side effects of this medication, whose generic name is blah blah, and which he took with other blah blahs to treat heart disease, asthma, diabetes, and other ailments, was a painful, nearly week-long erection. It hurt, and it started pounding. Does it really hurt to have an erection that lasts that long?
Not for me.
What's the longest you went with a hard-on?
Probably a minute and a half.
When does it start becoming painful? Who knows the answer to this?
Probably after you blow a load or whatever, you're trying to doze off and you fucking roll over on it and break it like a kickstand.
He had it for 6 days. I would imagine the first day you're good, right? You could go a whole day with a hard-on without it being a problem.
No, you get a headache. That's like a pimple in your eyebrow. That hurts.
Oof. That does hurt.
It does.
What about in your nose?
That one hurt. Oh,
When
God.
you pull one of those hairs and then you infect something in there?
Ugh.
Oh, God, does that fucking suck.
That's smart.
That's smarts.
Oh, my God. 4. I just got.
What happened?
I just drank 4 special shots.
What are you doing? You're going to fucking stop your heart.
I'm not going to stop my heart.
Here you are.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking 4 espresso shots. I'm a little fucking tired, man. I got home at 1.
Why?
Because my show, man, my 4-hour, 5-day-a-week show, I was talking for 4 hours.
No, you weren't.
What?
Guy who doesn't know how to let the joke go. No, you weren't.
Should we?
I think you could have a hard-on for 2 days.
Let's ask Dr. Steve.
Well,
When
Yeah, it
does a hard-on
depends.
become a problem where it's not fun anymore?
What happens is the blood begins to coagulate in the hell.
as soon as your wife shows up.
I guess this guy was complaining. Everyone was ignoring him. Just for the people that do give a fuck about the story in the end. So he was complaining of heart, fucking chest pains, and this and that. And they were like, well, "Whatever, dude."
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
And then it turns out that he had. I don't know how they proved he had the hard on for 6 days, but somehow that was proven in court.
Maybe
well, not
he's
in court
bragging.
because they settled for $750,000.
That's a fucking lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
I would give up my dick for $750. I could pay off my mortgage and get a lake house up near Justin. I have no dick. I have no dick anyways. What can I do with my dick? I got caught jerking off in the shower the other day.
By your wife?
No, my kid. No, yeah, of course my wife.
She caught you jerking off?
Yeah, she pretended it didn't
She
happen.
walked in and you were aiming the shower head at your asshole.
Oh, duh.
No, I was sitting down and I had one shoulder like cranked over like I was doing curls. You know,
How do you jerk off in the shower, dude? I
I
can't
have a
do
bench.
it. Oh, right. I like that, actually.
I have a bench.
No,
and I-
you do it standing up because then your legs get all weak for a few seconds.
I do both, but I also got new the jizz free, the jizz smooth tiles. You know, the jizz just goes right down the drain.
How long did it take you to bust a load in the shower?
Do you use your big toe to get the remains through the drain?
No, he uses his big tongue. Licks it up like a dog.
I told you,
Do you squish the remaining ones that
No.
don't really make it through those
No,
little holes, and you just have to squish it with your big toe?
No, my wife
to get it through.
My wife, when she takes a shower, my wife's hair catches it, and then I just grab that cunt wrestler and throw it in the garbage.
A toupee with jizz on it.
Yeah,
She walked in and you was cranking.
I was sitting down, and I usually know when she's coming in, but she kind of tiptoed in.
She decided she was being a little sneaky.
Yeah,
And what did she say to you?
she just didn't say anything. That's what was more embarrassing because I know she caught me.
Oh, no.
Because I had that curl going, and I was really right at the end trying to get that thought because I really didn't want to jerk off.
What were you thinking of?
You with short Daisy Dukes on.
Yeah, what were you thinking of for real?
I was thinking of shit. I don't remember. I think it was some chick I saw in a store.
That's funny.
I think it was the chick I saw. I was in. You know what I'm waiting for too, and I don't know if it happens. Do you start meeting like the other kids' moms?
You haven't done that yet?
No, not yet. He started camp and he starts school in September.
Oh, all right. You're
And
just at the beginning
and
of
we
it
went to
all.
the meeting with all the other parents.
Right.
And there was some really hot moms.
That would be the case. That would happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So what are you thinking?
Anyways, I jerked off. I jerked off to some chick I saw at Rite Aid, I believe.
Okay. Dr. Steve's on the phone. His text message to me was pretty fucking
Long and stupid.
medical.
Yeah, you got to have him talk.
Dr. Steve, he writes, the pain from priapism, is that how you say that word? Priapism usually kicks in after about 4 hours. The proper treatment is Sudafed or an injection of blood thinner directly into the penis.
Yeah, what happens is priapism's an erection that lasts long beyond where it would be pleasurable. And it's a collection of blood and fluid, and it becomes very tepid and begins to leak. And what will happen is the erection will break, and you'll have it form in the proboscis sac.
But you got to be careful because you run the risk of having your bladder and your pituitary gland combined.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, that's not how I talk.
I got another question that I want
me for.
priapism, right? You said?
Yeah, awful what?
Yeah.
All right.
There's nobody faster. There's nobody faster in the business. Pew pew pew. There's nobody faster than Norton.
Ridiculously quick.
Who thinks that fast?
That was Chip.
When does it become priapism? How many hours in?
Well, it's defined as an erection lasting longer than 4 hours.
Okay.
All right.
And there are some drugs that can cause it. Sometimes a blood clot in the penis can cause it.
Jeez.
You know how an erection forms. You're pumping more blood in.
Oh my God.
Tube that is only partially elastic.
Yeah.
You know, if it was completely elastic, when you pumped all that blood in, you'd get a big balloon-like, penis that just kind of got bigger and bigger.
How great would that be if you're a pedophile? You just twist it into animals.
Yeah.
Hey, look, here's a little dog. Jesus, just saying.
Yeah, I know you just say it.
So this guy had this guy had the erection for 6 days. Is it true that his dick doesn't work anymore?
Yeah, probably.
That's a long time.
When we see somebody that comes in with priapism, every once in a while it'll...
you drop everything you're doing and run over there?
Yeah, get your camera phones out.
Right.
You get on your knees and worship the stud.
You're first to volunteer. What happens?
Give them Sudafed.
I think I could get it back to normal.
Is that a rod killer, Sudafed?
Absolutely.
Antihistamine's always destroyed my erections, by the way. When I would take an antihistamine, my fucking cock would be so... I could almost hear it going, no. Oh, just
all
tug it soft.
Hey, is there anything that you could take that makes your dick hang better? Or,
You don't have good hangage?
No, I got...
Oh, yeah. Now, there is a secret to the hangage, but it's not a pill. There's a ligament in the top of the penis that holds it in. And Liberace had this done, allegedly. You can cut that ligament, and now...
You can pull out a little extra.
Yeah, you pull out a little extra, exactly right. The problem with it is that when it becomes erect, now it will point straight down rather than, the normal sort of...
Does it affect your erections at all?
No, other than the direction that they point in, but you can just kind of lift it up.
Hey, can you do that? Are you coming over for Thanksgiving this year? Is there any way you can do that for me? Cut my little thing?
You need a little bit pulled out?
A ligament cut?
It's a very simple procedure, but it's you would want someone that was trained to do.
I like my cock ligament, to be honest with you. I'm happy it's there and it holds my dick up like a suspension bridge. That's what I want. I don't want it pointing straight down.
Yeah, mine's like a fucking wooden footbridge over the Amazon River.
Tiny.
It's just wobbly. It hangs good some days, but most of the time it's just fucking like a wild forest mushroom just sitting in my big pubis. Just sitting in my bush fat waiting to be plucked and put in a salad.
God.
And I know but if I lose weight, will I get my hang back?
Absolutely, you'll get
Matter
more
of
dick.
fact,
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
there's on our show we talk about Dr. Steve's rule that if you lose...
Oh, I hope you copyrighted that.
Dr. Steve's rule.
Dr. Steve's rule. That's what I say. You're rock and roll. Dr. Steve's rule. All of you.
Every single one of you.
Yeah, the Dr. Steves. They're a fucking barbershop quartet. 4 gay men singing with their dicks in each other's assholes in a semicircle. Sorry, Dr. Steve, please. I apologize.
Why? Now, 35 pounds equals 1 inch of hang. You reclaim.
Jesus Christ, I have a 7-inch dick waiting to happen. My God.
Why wouldn't you do it just to have a 7-inch dick?
I'm trying.
All right.
It's a little hard. It's like telling somebody to stop drinking alcohol, stop using drugs, or stop paying for
Stop throwing tomato. Well, all right. You won me over.
Now you're just bumming everyone out, Bobby.
So, it's usually my thing.
What the fuck?
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
So if I lose 35 pounds, I will get an inch of my dick back. But that will hang more, or when you get older, does your dick not hang the way it usually hangs? I want my dick to hang like that tranny in Penny Dreadful.
I never saw that one. Which one? Go it!
Oh, you never saw that? What a fucking hang on that
So
guy.
I probably lost about an inch. I gained about an inch of dick. Over the last few years, I've lost about 35.
Do you feel like you gained an inch of dick, Jim?
Yeah, my dick looks okay when it hangs, but again, it's just I think because I dropped so late.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hangs.
why would the dick not work after this 6-day erection? I still don't understand. What happens? It fucks up the tissue.
Probably what probably happened to him to have a 6-day erection is he must have had a mechanical obstruction in the penis itself.
There was a robot in his dick?
He was able to pump blood in. No, go ahead.
No, we're listening to you.
Please, you go. I just bombed.
No, you didn't. That was good. No one heard it.
He could pump blood in, but he couldn't get blood back out again. And so what likely happened was the mechanism for doing that, which is, a series of veins and arterioles and all these things that have to work in concert no longer worked because he blasted out the mechanism itself for maintaining.
Jesus.
And that's irreplaceable, huh?
Yeah, no, it's replaceable, but it'd be replaceable with mechanical
pump or whatever.
Oh God! All right. Hey, so I was listening to Brother Weeze on my day off yesterday, and he had a story. I think he was in best of mode. You can listen to Brother Weeze online, by the way, through the iHeart app or something. Whatever. Give him a little plug. And there are cases where women get pregnant through anal sex. Because the holes are like connected or something. Have you ever
she
heard
does
of
a
this
lot of coke in her asshole, and that will fucking wreck the cartilage.
That would require,
Have I stumped Dr. Steve? Because they had a story, and then they said,
no.
It's not as uncommon as you think that there's a lot of babies, on Earth right now because the mom had anal sex.
Leakage.
It requires a bunch of circumstances to all come into concert at the same time.
Like if she does somersaults right after, that will do it. That mixes up the whole thing.
Let the record show. I know how women get pregnant, by the way, Dr. Steve, but supposedly...
Well, she would have to have a fistula in her, and she would be...
Oh, what a good girl. Where would she have to have it? Which hole?
She would have to have a fist in her.
Fistula being a tunnel going from one area to another.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. How fun would it be just to roll marbles into her asshole and watch them come out of her pussy? Like a gumball machine?
That old school marble game. Starts up here. I don't know where it's going to end up. So, how rare is this?
Yeah. Well, the fistulas themselves are, they're not that uncommon, but to have one that's functional and the patient isn't so sick that they would actually, consent to anal sex and then semen would survive being in the rectum and getting into the vagina and then sperm working its way up into her fallopian tube.
That's a Grateful Dead song, by the way, you just said.
It would be.
I think it was the second encore. All right, so I guess my point, there are women out there going, look, I don't want to have a baby, so stick it in my ass. And then next thing you know, they're fucking pregnant because they didn't know they had this shit going on inside. I think I cleaned it up for the people out there, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty fucking unusual, but I guess it's not, there's nothing, in the nature of the universe that prevents that. But it would, like I said, it would take a confluence of very unlikely events to have that happen.
Have an ass baby.
All right.
Given an infinite number of intercourse.
All right, you said it.
All right.
Keep talking, DRS. Keep talking.
All right. How long are we going to talk about ass babies?
Yeah.
All right.
Just say it's possible to have an ass baby. Just cut to the chase.
Yes, it's possible to have an ass baby.
Sure, you can make a girl pregnant that way.
Yeah.
That's why you got to put it in your mouth first.
And finally, did you ever have cow hair shoes?
No, I did not. But I understand Rob.
That's a great answer.
So mad that I even asked.
That was a very official. That was a very. I'm on the witness stand. Right. No, I did not.
No, I did not.
I do not recall.
I do not recall.
All right, Dr.
I got I'm. Thank you, boys.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Bye, Steve.
You're a delight.
All right, buddy. He is a delight. Weird Medicine. It's on this channel sometime. I don't know when.
One of my favorite people.
We got a breaking story.
What?
Well, then fucking fix that motherfucker.
No, right, easy.
Oh my God! Listen to this.
This is pretty good.
Subway pitchman Jared, that looks like Joe DeRosa, home raided in child porn investigation.
I wonder if that's going to affect his endorsement. You know, that's how I lost weight. Instead of eating the 12-inch subs, I would take the quarter-inch sub, and I would put that quarter-inch sub in my mouth and pull it out and put it back in again.
I called it the salami special.
Yes, I like just a little meat and 2 tiny buns.
Subway pitchman
Those are little
Jared.
baby apple slices.
Jared's Indiana house was raided Tuesday amid a child porn investigation. What are we finding out here so far?
That apparently Subway endorses child porn. I guess that's what we're trying to say, folks. No, it's just I guess he was one of those guys. Fuck, if it's true. I hope it's true only because you never want to be raided for child porn if you didn't do it.
I hope it's true because I want to see him get fat again.
Fat in prison.
That's how he lost weight. He was too busy sweating that the kids were going to tattle on him.
So sick of him being thin for all these years.
Yeah, he would lose weight because he would walk by the school and he would see a toddler pointing and he'd be like, "Oh, I can't eat for 2 weeks."
Just staring at the front door.
Or he's too busy jerking off, looking at the screen to eat.
Waiting for it to be knocked down.
He was ordering Subway. Just bring me a sandwich. I can't even leave the house.
In May, so this is all we got so far. In May, the executive director of the Jared Foundation, founded by Jared to battle childhood obesity, was arrested on child pornography charges. So that was the executive of his foundation.
Well, these two started their own club.
The foundation cut ties with 43-year-old Russell Taylor after his arrest.
Why?
It's not clear if the Tuesday raid at Jared's home is related to Taylor.
I would hope so. What are the odds of 2 pedophiles just meeting up and fucking starting a foundation?
Oh, you too?
Want to help fat kids? Meet you. Yeah, Michelle Obama. She sends great photos.
Want to help fat kids?
Now, is it possible that they got this guy already and they're looking for more evidence in the case at hand? You think that's all this is?
Well, then why raid his house?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Why not just have him turn over a computer or something?
He would cooperate if he had nothing to do with it. And maybe looking for evidence on the other guy.
Yeah, maybe they were file trading. Like it started off innocently.
Right.
Like, wow, Timothy dropped 11 pounds. Let me see. And he sent a picture of Timothy, and he was frolicking by the sprinkler. And he's like, wow, that's a great picture. He looks good. You got any more? Yeah, I do, but this one's kind of weird. His butt's hanging out. Send it.
Send it.
I got one of...
Who am I to judge?
I got one of Jerry like that. You do? Yeah, but he wasn't even in the weight loss program. Just saying, I got one. Send it. It'll be fun.
Wouldn't it be great if this entire foundation that they created was just to get kids in shape so they could fuck them?
That's all it was. They, cause they were actually out one time in the park, and they would talk about kids. He's like, I'd fuck that one. I go, nah, he's too fat. Well, let's fix it.
Yeah. They'd be like, look, you're going to have to take your underwear off. That's 11 pounds.
Just 2 guys with an idea.
What were you going to sing?
1877 treadmills for kids.
Anything else in this story? It's just breaking.
No, it's breaking.
That's pretty much it. So we don't know why they raided his home, but I don't know if they're raiding his home to get more info on the guy they already got, or if they're thinking that Jared.
What's wrong with the fat kids we got?
Wow, that's a big story, huh?
Yeah, but if he has nothing, if he's not involved in it, that sucks for him.
True.
But right now he's making phone calls. It's not true. Here's what happened. Yeah. We're looking at the kids.
He's folding a piece of pizza in half. Oh, fuck. Poor Jared.
Poor Jared.
Poor about this poor kids. I'm up. Fuck poor Jared.
Exactly. Let's worry about
you gotta
if Jared did that, he deserves to get in
Jared,
big,
of course he did, but if
big trouble.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we don't know why they raided his home yet officially.
No idea. We're just making fun of it.
It has something to do with the child porn, but we don't know if whatever. We'll find out more.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
big misunderstanding.
You see the punch by the FSU quarterback?
No, I want to see
that. His whole life.
Why would he punch a woman in the face?
I guess they were fighting for bar space. This video is viral. And they were arguing, and then she slapped him first, I believe.
Oh.
She did.
She did, and then he fucking wailed and punched her in the face.
What's he supposed to do? She
and they kicked him out of the program.
Yeah, so you should just let someone hit you in the face at the bar. Maybe he overreacted. Maybe he should have slapped her, but
But there are, I mean, I don't know what the right thing to do is because
Slap her back.
There's a lot of women that know that they will hit you, knowing that we've all been taught not to hit girls. So then, what do you do in that case?
Let's see the video.
Yeah, hold on.
Let me see the video. Hold on, but just if I take my dick out, don't let it
skip.
That's why I got closer.
Skip to 146 is where it gets good. Just know that they were going at it for a little while, arguing and stuff. He was just trying to get a drink.
Which one is he?
He's
not in
see
the
him
picture
in the middle.
yet.
You'll see him in the middle on the
balling up
bottom.
his fist. Oh.
All right, so you got a bar scene. Everyone's just trying to get their drinks. You got some slob. There's a slob. There's the blonde.
Yeah,
she's
that's the woman.
pushing, and now she's like, excuse me, and getting. And now she's moving her body so the guy can't get
Here it
in.
comes.
And then she threatens to punch him. He pulls
He pulls her hand. He's holding her hand.
because she has her arm up like she's going to punch
Oh,
him. And then
she
she
hit
gives him a left.
Oh.
She punches him and he punches her back. He was trying to hold her hand so she couldn't punch him. What's he supposed to do?
Here it comes again.
Hold
She's
on.
being really obnoxious. She puts up her right fist like, I'm going to fucking punch you. He
Wait,
pulls
but then
her
hold
hand
on.
down.
Is he grabbing her and threatening her there, or is he? Wait a minute. He grabbed her first. She balled her fist up, but then he grabbed her and he kind of shakes her. Is he saying, "Don't hit me," and trying to stop her, or is he going, "You fucking bitch, get out of here"?
She puts up her hand like, I'm going to punch you. And then he grabs her right fist and pushes it down and, kind of holds her wrist. And then she takes a left and punches him in the face. And then he punched her back.
Full right.
Full right.
She's fine though. She's just standing there holding her mouth. She didn't get knocked out.
Looks like she got a little blood.
She got bloody.
A little bloody
And her
nose.
friend comes up, you okay?
Don't hit a man, stupid. Don't throw a punch at a man.
My only problem with this is that women know that we can't. We've been taught not to hit back, so they definitely push it.
I didn't like.
So
that
what
he-
are you supposed to do?
He grabbed her. They're probably saying he should have walked away instead. Like when she balled her fist up, he probably should have just walked away. He grabbed her hand kind of rough.
Plus, he has-
I don't know.
Plus, he has so much to lose. Why? I mean,
What about the fact that the
suspended indefinitely from the FSU football program?
what about the fact that the bartender has overalls and no shirt?
Yeah, that's a problem too.
Yeah, it's breeding that kind of behavior.
Bit of a problem. So
And nobody around really cares after the punch.
no,
Like,
they just know they're going to get their drinks fast.
Wait, no, wait. Did she actually hit him or no?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
him.
Oh,
she
she gave him. She
Okay.
gave him a
Was
left.
it a punch or a slap?
She gave him a pretty good left.
punch left.
He grabbed her first, though.
Yeah, because she raised her.
No, I know,
fist.
no, I know.
Said
That's
something to him first.
She's pushing
He's
and,
like
and
trying
getting
to-
her body in the way, so he can't get to the bar to get a drink.
like she's
and there's
being,
a spot right there.
she's being awful. But yeah, she's got her fist balled up, and he grabs it roughly, right there.
boom.
Bang.
Ah, he gave her a fucking shot.
Yeah, you shouldn't punch a girl though.
I
You-
know.
No, not unless she
I'm
hits
not
you hard enough to hurt. Like that to me was not like he probably should have slapped her back.
Obviously, it's not right what he did, but my whole point is there are women out there that will push it because they know we're not going to hit back.
Yeah, but
So then what? My question is simple. What do you do in that case? Just suck it up and just get out of the situation,
fucking
right?
tase him.
But take a look
Make
when,
her fucking toes curl on the pavement.
when he hits her, the other stuff of the bar goes flying off. Right.
Yeah, it was a good hit.
It was a good hit.
Yeah,
Like, he nailed her.
He's fucked.
You shouldn't hit a woman. Like you should. I mean, if,
Unless she hits you first.
yeah, you could slap her, I guess.
Yeah.
Or every reaction.
But
But,
they'll
to,
even have a problem if you slap her.
but to punch a woman in the face.
Yeah, it's bad.
And you're an athlete.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a fucking athlete. It's not like you're a little thin dude or protecting yourself. You're a fucking athlete. You get hit for a living. You get hit by linebackers. You can take a fucking hit,
Is he a good quarterback?
a punch from a woman.
Let's see his stats. I mean, if his
I'll make
stats
that
are
up.
good, you might have to look the other way. No,
You know, Hope Solo played in the Women's World
Yes.
Cup. Maybe she shouldn't have.
she had a little domestic incident.
Yeah.
And they gave her the Golden Fist or whatever the fuck that award is.
Oh, was it?
don't
Jimmy,
think it was
Jimmy
the-
got that.
No, I didn't.
Everyone laughed and had a good laugh at that one on Twitter over the weekend that she won that award. What was it? The what do they call it?
The Golden Hand.
The Golden Hand or something. And it was a well documented incident where what was it? Her nephew or something? Gave him a black
Golden
eye?
glove.
Golden glove. They gave her the golden glove for the whole tournament, and she had some problems.
What'd she do?
She, I believe it was her nephew, right?
Yeah, she beat him up.
She beat up her own nephew or something.
How old was
She
he?
was like pounding his head against the ground.
Yeah. So
Was he a little cocksucker?
Yeah.
Probably.
What, he pee in the pool?
He said something to offend her, and then she attacked
How old
him.
was he and how old was she?
Let me look it up. I feel like it was like 16 or 17.
What did he say? Nice haircut, dude?
Yeah.
More to the story coming in from someone in Texas, Paul in Texas, talking about the FSU quarterback.
Hi.
Go ahead, Paul.
Oh, I wanted to talk about Jared.
Shut up.
I didn't want to talk about. Go ahead, you just talk. Go ahead, plow right ahead.
Like that before,
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. Sure, you go right ahead. I was going to do a little riffing with you, but go ahead.
She tries to knee him in the nuts. You could see it on the film. That also is coming in. Go ahead, Paul. And what else?
He sent me some pictures. I sent him a few sandwich coupons.
No, but apparently she called him a nigger before she raised her fist up.
Whoa.
Is he black?
I believe.
It's a report on TMZ right now.
What the? What did
I
he
couldn't even
just say?
say. He said she called him a nigger, but I thought it looked like he was white in the
Stupid.
video.
Not just, she added stupid.
So what? Still no reason to hit her.
Stupid nigger coming in there. They call him a stupid nigger.
Can you stop
He's
saying
black.
it?
I literally thought in the video he was white.
And she's being very aggressive. She really is. And someone else is saying that it looks like she tried to knee him in the nuts.
Yeah,
Right,
it
but
does
you're
look
not
like
gonna-
that. Watch.
And then she punches him. Oh, my God.
Does she try to knee him or no?
Go earlier.
This is she's very aggressive, and she's aggressively has her fist up like, I will fucking hit you.
He is trying to get to the open space of the bar. She is blocking him as much as
And
she
then
can.
pushes her
Yeah,
ass
look at
over
that.
so he really can't get in. And there is a spot right next to her.
Fist is up.
I don't see her knee.
There's
Oh,
the
there.
knee right there.
Yep.
I guess.
But was she trying to knee him or just hold him
I don't
back?
know. I don't know if that's a pretty lame knee to the balls if you're trying to get that done. So, well, this story will have some legs. You see the blackface story they're trying to make more of? From
I did not know.
Wimbledon? You got a tennis player, and I think the headline is Blackface Fad, a Troubling Trend. Basically, there's a tennis player that's pretty popular. This guy, Nick, I don't know, Kyrgios or something like that. I don't even know this guy. Had inspired an odd trend of people posting pictures on the internet of their faces smeared in the popular Aussie spread Vegemite and Nutella. The resulting effects has disturbing racial undertones. Basically, they're trying to say that people are doing blackface.
Why are they putting Nutella on their face?
Well, it started, if I could find it here. Let's see. Oh, gosh. I think maybe. Okay. He's 22, this kid. He tweeted his blessings to what some may interpret as a politically incorrect gesture. One fan, here you go, Mitchell, attempted to show his support for his tennis idol by telling this guy, Nick, he would volunteer to cover his face in Vegemite if the rising star replied to him through his official Facebook page. So the guy said, yeah, go for it. And then because of that, other people started, smearing Nutella and Vegemite on their faces, but it looks like blackface, and now people are saying it's racist when the whole thing wasn't a racist thing to begin with.
Okay.
So... he told another fan she was awesome for covering her face in the Nutella. So they're trying to say that's racist, and they're saying it's troubling.
It's a non-issue.
But you know what it is.
Exactly, delicious.
You know what it is.
Vegemite is the worst thing you'll
No,
ever
but
eat.
Nutella's good.
Best thing you'll ever eat.
Love Nutella. You combine those two, and what do you got? A real racial mess.
Who the fuck is that?
That's just me chiming in with the news. You got yourself a real hodgepodge of trouble. What the fuck? Go ahead, Greg.
Look at this. No, don't do that. He posted, this kid posted a picture. Sure, it looks like blackface, but you also know that he wasn't going for blackface. He was doing this dumb Nutella thing. And then the tennis player writes, ha, 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 this is so awesome. Thanks so much for the support, dude. I will post it up now. Doesn't get more Australian than support of your locals and a face full of Vegemite. So he's Australian, and the Vegemite is Italian, and then other assholes out there have to say it's racist because it looks like blackface.
It looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, buddy boy. It's a duck.
I want to fucking kill myself. Oh my god. What the fuck?
I'm just talking. I'll riff on the news all day. We'll talk about it.
What's your name? What's your name?
We'll get to that when the time is right. It's not important right now.
Fair enough. What do you think of the Vegemite thing?
I
More stupidness.
Have you ever had that?
Yeah,
I
we had it in
haven't.
studio once. It's disgusting.
It's the I don't
It's
I don't
horrendous.
even get the fucking why someone would make a Vegemite factory. How that fucking even exists?
I think cultural sensitivity is a lot more important than a cheap laugh on a tennis store.
What is that?
I don't get what fuck
He
is
will tell us
happening
his
right
name
now.
when he's ready.
What do you fucking mean? My friend's losing his mind.
You don't know he has multiple personalities
I
by
know
now?
that. I don't want to see him like Jonathan
Are you
Winters
surprised?
in a fucking home. to fucking go in and visit Norton because you let this go on and on.
What?
Hey,
Is
what am I
Jim-
supposed to do? Not talk about things when they come up? Maybe you'd like me to be quiet, but I'm not going to be.
Is Jimmy in there? Jimmy?
There's
Jimmy?
no difference between me and the Jimmy that you got to know this morning. I'm just pointing stuff out.
I fucking want to strangle you with a tie.
Yeah, well, what kind of tie? Try it with a bow tie. See how far that gets you.
Oh.
We got a black guy. He's pissed.
All right.
Yeah.